For such a long time, I was looking for a reason why I should work hard. I was looking for a reason why should I work hard? Why not just enjoy life? Why not just take it easy? Why not just sleep in, relax, do whatever I want, go with the flow, whatever I feel like doing, just do that. Go to my job, do the bare minimum, go home, go to sleep, do it all over again. Like, why not just take it easy? And I was genuinely looking for the answer to that question. I really needed to know, why should I work hard? Why should I even try? And in the beginning, I was trying to force certain answers upon myself. I was trying to say things like, oh, I need to do it for my family. I need to become wealthy so that I can provide for my family. But the truth is, I don't have any family that needs me or depends on me. So I was kind of just making that reason up because I'd heard other people say it. Nobody needs me to provide for them, honestly. I know other people are in different situations, but me personally, no, nobody's depending on me. So that was kind of a BS reason. And then other reasons were like, oh, well, I want to travel the world. I want to have this crazy lifestyle. I want to, you know, I guess travel the world was the main thing I was trying to convince myself that that's what I want to do. So I'm going to need a lot of money for that. So I'm obviously going to have to work hard. But honestly, like, even that's not that compelling to me. I don't really care about traveling the world. I don't like flying in airplanes. I like staying home. I like where I live. It's nice. So that was another BS reason. And I was looking for a reason for so long, trying to figure out what is my motivation? Why should I work hard? Why should I build a business? Why should I go to the gym? What's the point? Why not just enjoy life? I'm gonna die after, I don't know, 80 years on this earth probably. Why not enjoy those years that I have? And after a lot of soul searching, a lot of looking for the answer, the simple conclusion I have come to is that you should work hard simply because the alternative is worse. The alternative is worse. And that is the phrase that I've been repeating to myself over and over again, which is the alternative is worse. And what I mean by that is that when you are chasing pleasure or optimizing for feeling good every day, just doing what feels good, you're doing that because you're doing what all human beings do, which is maximize for happiness. People are just simply trying to avoid pain and increase happiness. And every single decision you make, that's what you're doing. You're trying to increase your happiness, increase your good feelings, and minimize your bad feelings. That's the strategy that all human beings have. But then there's this question of time. How much, on what time horizon do you optimize for those good feelings? Do you optimize within the hour, within the day, within the week, within the month? For example, if you want to optimize for happiness within this hour, then your best thing to do would be to take some kind of drug that increases your mood, makes you feel really good. That's if you optimize for the hour. So like if you're going to die in an hour, that might actually be a good strategy. Like experience the greatest pleasure you can before you die. But since you're probably not going to die within the hour, you're going to be here for a while, you should probably optimize on a longer time frame. So, if you decide to live this way, where you are just doing what feels good, in the end, maybe it takes a week, maybe it takes a month, you're gonna feel like shit. At least that's what's happened to me every single time. Every single time that I start to live in a way where I am optimizing for feeling good and just going with the flow, sooner or later I wake up one morning and I just want to die. I just feel terrible. I'm not gonna even ask why this happens. I'm not gonna try to figure out why. All I know is that when I live like that, when I just optimize for pleasure and happiness every day and just do whatever I feel like doing, within a week, within a couple of weeks, I wake up one morning and I just hate myself. So that's the reason. That's the reason why you work hard. It's simply to avoid that pain of waking up and knowing that you are mediocre, knowing that you just keep on falling back on these basic pleasures, and it just feels terrible. Every single time that you feel good in the moment, you do something that feels good in the moment, you steal from your future self. You are going into debt every single time you do something that feels good in the moment. You're in debt, and your future self will pay for it. You will always pay for it. On the other hand, when you do something that feels bad in the moment, something that's productive but is painful, what you've just done is that your future self is now going to receive a dividend. You've made an investment, you put some money, and then you wait, and then you're going to get a dividend in the future. Right? It's two opposite things. And when you go with the flow, when you just do what feels right, you're pretty much always going to choose that instant gratification, which means that in the future you will pay the price. So that is my reason. That's my reason why I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do things I don't want to do every day, because I don't want to wake up in a couple of weeks or a couple of months and just feel terrible and pay the debt that I've been accruing because of all the instant gratification that I've done. That's the reason. So the reason is because the alternative is worse. I work hard because the alternative, not working hard, is worse. It's more painful than the pain of doing the hard work now. That's my reason.